Get ready to have fun because today we're going to play around with my Ipsy products for the month of May. Ipsy sends over the subscription so that I can try, review, and give you guys honest feedback, but I also pay for my BoxyCharm box. So this month I have my paid BoxyCharm box, the Ipsy PR BoxyCharm box, the Glam bag, and the Icon box. We've got a lot of product to play around with, and it's going to be really hard to narrow down which ones to play around with today. But you already know we're all about having fun here, so let's get into it. We're going to start off with bronzing. I know I told you guys that I would probably just give this away, but at the same time, I kind of feel like we should try it once. I've already dipped my finger into it, so it'd go to a family member anyway. So we're gonna try it and just see. I'm gonna use a fluffy little angled brush. What if I like it, right? It's a Monday for us. I wanted to thank you all for the Mother's Day wishes. I really, really appreciate it. My mom made it to Florida. You know, last minute, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen. She is officially in my backyard right now. The girls are getting ready to get in the pool. Ty is in school, which kind of sucks, but she'll be out of school fairly quickly. It's been fun. So I've been pretty swamped trying to get some work done, plus spending time with my mom. I've been outside so much. Look, mosquitoes have been eating me alive, man. But you know what? It's okay. We were out exploring. We took her shopping yesterday, and we've had a really, really nice time thus far. It's crazy because I haven't seen my mom and like physically seen her, hugged her, touched her in over a year and a half. I don't think I ever went that far without spending time with my mom. So it's definitely been a lot to take in all at once, but at the same time, it's been really, really fun. And I feel truly, truly blessed. And I love that she loves it here. So it's just nice. So I haven't really been active on socials like that. I've posted my videos here and there, but other than that, I'm really just trying to take my mom in because she'll be here for another week and a half and then she's gone. All right, the color's not horrible. It's definitely on the yellow side, but I still don't love it. I'm gonna mix some of the Melt Cosmetics bronzer into it just to kind of like make it work. I was just gonna kind of leave it alone, but I'm not living for this finish. It's weird on my skin. I feel like if I were lighter, it would look amazing, but on me right now, it's just not. But yeah, I've got all these mosquito bites. Oh, I've been cooking all of her favorite foods and we still got loads of food to cook. Cami loves her grandma. My mom has met Cam before. I'm gonna use this Glowish concealer. That's the one I'm gonna be using by Huda Beauty. I told you guys it's beautiful and lightweight and luminous under the eye, but it makes it look like really natural. I didn't get this in one of these boxes. However, sometimes I don't show you guys product and you guys wanna see what they are, so I'll just kind of like show them really quickly. But yeah, Cami does not remember having met my mom, and that's because Cami was like a teeny tiny tot. I think Cam was like 6 months when I went to Jersey to visit. You know, it's been quite a minute for her, and since I FaceTime with my mom so often, Cam automatically knew Grandma. It was just so stinking cute. Right now they're all outside while the husband and myself are working. And I usually don't make a big deal about Mother's Day because I feel like it's Mother's Day every single day. Like if you matter to your family, then you should be showed love on a daily basis. But this Mother's Day hit different. It really, really did. Yeah, that bronzer made me pretty orange. I'm not living for that bronzer shade, so that's probably gonna go to my niece because I look orange. I don't like that. Let's see how we balance this out. I'm gonna use the Violet Voss Squad with blushes. I initially was going to go with the orange, considering orange is like one of my favorite colors when it comes to blushes, but we're gonna go pink. I'm extra orange right now. Oh my goodness. The pink blush is very pretty. It actually truly, truly reminds me, even on the skin, of NARS's Orgasm. So if you don't have that and you've been wanting it, you want to try it, it looks really pretty. This is a really great dupe in my opinion. It adds a little bit of luminosity. It's not too much. It is extremely pigmented, so you want to be very careful. Violet Voss has beautiful powder products. I feel like I'm very orange. I'm using like the butt part of my beauty sponge. And this is the one that I used to apply my foundation. So I want to kind of like tone this down a little bit with no additional foundation. I'm just kind of like tapping along where it just seems like it's too much. I've applied the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas in medium on the lid. We are prepping it. We're going to play around with the iconic London palette. Based on the amount of product that I've received so far through Ipsy for May, we probably have a good 2 more videos featuring Ipsy products, which makes me really excited. This is the palette we're going to play around with today, and it is beautiful. I feel like we're going to use, I can't go orange, girl, because I just got rid of the orange. So I think we're gonna go these tones, maybe add a little bit of this one. I envisioned it, it's happening. And the hair. I just got out the shower. I washed my hair. I blow dried it. It looked amazing until I helped my sister take everyone outside and it got frizzy. I don't know what happened, so we had to like pull it back. This was not the idea for today's hair. I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip into warm sand, which is it's not necessarily taupey, but it's very pretty and it's great on the crease. It's gonna be great all over the eye too. I'm going to gently blend that all on the, not directly on the crease, just like on the outer portion of the eye. This will be like your outer transition. So yeah, I went ahead, I did my hair. I felt amazing. I looked amazing, you know. I had a nice blowout going on. And then the humidity here in Florida is kind of crazy to the point that I stepped outside when I came back in. I was like, what happened to my hair? It was just, you would think I was in the middle of a tornado. It was all over the place. So we had to pull it back, at least for today. That's such a pretty shade, isn't it? That would be great all over the lid, leaving it alone, a little bit of mascara, and you're done. So it's so nice. Now I'm grabbing a really, really chunky and big fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm gonna dip into Sundown. Oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm gonna tap that along the lid. And we're gonna go from beginning to end. Look how pretty that is. It's effortless. This is the shade that I was like, J-Lo glow all over the eye. It's gonna look so pretty. You can go really glam or you can go simple and just apply the one shade on the eyeball. I think this might actually be my favorite shade in this palette so far. Because just by the looks of it, it just works with everyone's complexion. And I grabbed a big fluffy brush because as I'm applying, I'm also going along the edges and I'm diffusing that. The same brush we used on the outer crease with no additional product. I'm just gonna kind of diffuse out here. I want it to look soft. I don't want the edges to look harsh and heavy. So if you needed to say that you overdid it, just go back in with a little bit of warm sand and vigorously blend on the outer edge. Because you want it to be very harsh and heavy on the eye. That's part of the look. But you want to keep it simple out here. Now I'm gonna grab a black liner. It needs to be like one that's smudgeable, like a kohl. This is Laura Geller's. I'm gonna apply it out here. And with a rounded brush, it needs to be kind of like a stiff one. I'm gonna kind of blend back and forth. Kind of wanna smoke out the outer area without overdoing it. Then I'm gonna go back in with a little more of that deeper like coppery shade. Same brush we used on the lid, no additional product. I'm just gonna tap it over that black. And so the idea is to deepen the outer edge without making it super intense, which is why I went right over it with the brush and no additional products. I want it to look as though it's just the one shade. And I used a liner because it just makes sense. And nowadays, I think everyone pretty much has a black liner or has one accessible to them. Now, if you wanted to, you could totally go in with that brownie shade, but it's not going to give you the depth or the intensity because it's not deep enough. It needed to be more of like a really chocolatey cocoa, like a deep, deep, dark chocolate cocoa shade in order to like get this intensity. I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline and I'm gonna apply a black liner versus a brown, and that is because I'm gonna smudge the black and then go over it with a little bit of that chocolate brown I just showed you. Same brush, I smudged the black at the top. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm tugging just a little bit. It may look a little intense. It is not, I promise you, I am not that crazy. And then I'm gonna drag back and forth very gently. I'm not gonna bring it too far down. I don't want raccoon eyes. So I'm just kind of going back and forth directly where I applied the liner. And then out here, I'll pull just a smidge to give it like a lift and pulled out effect. Girl, we are really dirtying brushes today. I'm gonna grab a pencil brush. This one's fluffy though. I'm gonna go into bikini, roll my brush into it, and then I'll grab bikini and blend right over that black. Grabbing my powder puff, I'm going to apply some powder and brighten the under eye area and lift. I'm gonna curl my lashes and apply mascara. I'm really gonna build it at the bottom, and then at the top, not so much because I'm gonna pop on some lashes on top of that. The eyes are done and I am freaking obsessed. Now we're gonna go ahead and try the lippy. Remember, I got the ABH lipstick. This one is in Praline. I am going to prep the lip by applying a lip liner. This is a P. Louise lip liner in Shady Lady, which is like a darker brown, not necessarily a nude maybe. I don't remember. Ugh. Yeah, it's a darker brown. So this needs some sharpening. What am I doing? All right, now we're talking. We're gonna line the lips. And then I'm gonna go in with Praline. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's pink. I forgot how pinky it was. Okay, we could still rock it with this. I think it'll still look nice. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and ombre this out to make it work. That's actually very pretty. You guys, here is the completed look. All right, let's get into my product roundup. The Violet Voss blush palette is stunning, is beautiful, it works. I'm glad I went with the pinky. I think, personally, a lot of people are gonna like this. You have orange, you have peach, you have pinks. I think this is a palette that everyone's really gonna like, considering it is Violet Voss. The pigmentation is everything. It's so blendable, almost like a cream, but it's not. And it diffused onto the skin so pretty. So this is gonna be a yes. If you see it in their shops, you should totally snag it. The lipstick. Praline is beautiful. So far, it's very, very comfortable, but it would wash me out if I wanted to apply it all on its own, which I typically don't just go in with a bullet lipstick on its own. I usually will go in with a lip liner, so it's perfectly fine. I think this is a nice, really nice combo, so I'm not mad at it. Very Kim Kardashian-esque, if you ask me. It's ABH, so I think it's really good, and the packaging upgrade is everything. The bronzer sucks. The formula is not the issue. We already know it's the shade. It sucks for me, man, because I was really excited to try it. Unfortunately, it's just not gonna work for my complexion, and it's going to be what it's going to be. If you got a shade that doesn't work for you, how do you feel about that? That's one. Two, if you got a shade that worked for you, do you love it? And then we have the eyeshadow palette, which I'm obsessed with the look. It's pigmented, it is blendable, it is creamy, but it's actually a powder. These formulas are beautiful, at least the shades that I tried. I truly want to create a look with these two shades here just because they're calling my name. I kind of want to do like these two and add a pop of this one directly on the center, kind of like do a spotlight halo eye. That's kind of like the vibe that I'm thinking when I see those shades kind of like come into play. So let me know if you guys are interested in a look playing around with those specific shades. And I know I've got so many other products to play around with, so I'm gonna kind of like create little bundles, and then I'll do 2 more videos. So stay tuned and be ready, because that is coming, I promise. And then I wanted to give you guys a quick reminder that my giveaway is open. I released a giveaway late last week. It is open for 2 weeks. Now it's a little less, so make sure you guys go check it out. I'm gonna link the video in which I announced the giveaway and all the details and why I'm doing it and all that stuff and the amount of winners, because it's not gonna be one winner, it's gonna be more than one. I'll go ahead and link that in the description box below. And if you have not seen my Ipsy unboxings, girl, I have 4 of them already live on my channel. Click these 3 little dots. I'm gonna recommend 2 of the Ipsy unboxings, and then at the end of this video, you'll also see 2 more recommended on screen. As always, I really want to hear your feedback, so give me your comments below. What do you guys think about this eye look? Is it not stunning? Is it everything? And if you're new here, I want to invite you to join a little family here on the YouTube by hitting the subscribe button below. I upload 6 days out of the week because I want to make sure you have a fun new content on an ongoing basis. Here are 2 more Ipsy videos I'm hoping you'll consider checking out, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.